viewers and all you watchers out there. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to Ronnie. I'm with Notary, LLC, and Financial Services. So basically, Notary, Mobile Notary Services. That's who I am. I am Ronnie. I am from Florida. And of course, this is the Sunshine State, but it's winter right now. And today was a little bit warmer, a little chilly outside right now, but I wanted to come back again and give you a little bit of content on what my journey was today, with some content as to what type of signing I had today. I had notifications pretty much that came in mostly all day, started around maybe 10 or 11 this morning, and that's mainly because I'm in Eastern Standard Time. A lot of the signing companies are out of California and they are 3 hours behind. So technically it's 11 here and it would be 8 there. And so from day to day, most of my signings start coming in around 9, 10, between 9 and 11. So today I had many notifications, or a lot, and I plugged on a couple. I got 2. But what I want to talk about today is this last minute, last will general notary work request that I got. This request came through again. It came through my phone. It was a phone call, and then they actually texted me their request. So technically, when I get general notary work, I like for them to send me a request, basically by text, and I prefer email. So that's basically sending me a request where I have something in writing. And when they send me over the request, I ask them to give me a little bit of information as to what they want. And I send them back a yes or a no. I will send them back my fee, and I will send them an invoice or a proposal. And so that's normally how I do my general notary work requests. And so again, late today, around 4:30, I received a call from the requester. They wanted a last will, and they wanted me to provide 2 witnesses. Here in Florida, the will requires 2 witnesses, and the notary cannot be one of those witnesses. The requester, or the person that is doing the will, who wants to be named in the will, it's preferable that they not be a witness neither. So they wanted me to provide the 2 witnesses, and of course I do have a list of witnesses or names that I normally call, and I'll say, hey, I have a signing, are you available to be a witness? And so I have maybe about 4 to 6 people who I can call. And of course I told the requester that I would provide the 2 witnesses. It would be an additional $25 per person. So it would be an additional $50. They were completely fine with that. And so that would be an additional fee. I would make sure that is on the invoice or the proposal, the quote, and they would sign off on it. So this is what I had. So earlier this week, I showed you how I do my prepping. And of course, normally general notary work does not require, most prepping, because most times you don't have the documents. The actual requester or the signer will have the documents already in their possession. And that is one thing that a lot of notaries like about general notary work. You don't normally have to print the documents. And so in some cases you do. If they ask you, you can, but normally they already have those documents ready to go. So what I normally do is I will print off the request which is either the text or the email. So I will have all of the information there right in front of me. I will have the name, the address. I will have, if they're going to provide the documents, I will already know if they want blue or black ink. I will have the cost, and I will be able to go ahead and print those documents and be ready for the signing. And so normally at the end with wills, I normally make a copy, like a snap copy with my phone, and I will just copy maybe the first page or the page that I notarize. If they ask for an individual acknowledgement, I will make a copy of that, and I will basically keep it in my file like for, maybe 5 to 7 years. Just in case something comes up, you will be able to remember that particular will or that signing. So in this case, they did pay cash, and of course, I put the cash that they gave me right in here. I put the money in here, and of course, I paid the witnesses their fee as well. And so this is my money bag. And so what I have decided this year, 2025, I mentioned on one of my other videos, is that if the requester is someone that I do not know, an attorney that I have not worked with, a signing service that I have not worked with, but more so just general people in general, I do not take checks, and it is Cash App, or Zelle. I do not do general notary work for free. Now that is up to you. If you know them, that's good. You build that relationship and partnership. But last year I lost money doing general notary work, and I still have pending invoices that I am waiting for my money. So point blank period, my general notary work is Cash App, or Zelle. And so in this case, again, it was no problems at all. Everything went smooth. Everything was great. The witnesses showed up. They were on time. They knew what they had to do. And we were done in about maybe 30 minutes. And so again, this is my forms, and I will file this away once I put it in Notary Assist. Again, this was a cash transaction and done quick and easy. Now, what I have on my schedule for tomorrow is similar. I have a power of attorney, and it will take place at one of our assisted living facilities here in Gainesville. This particular signing came through Google. They found me through Google, and they went ahead, they scheduled an appointment, and I've had this request maybe for about a week. They were literally trying to get a family member to be there to be the witness. And so in this case, I received an email stating that they needed me to provide the witness. So the family member, it must not have been convenient for the family member. So I again will be providing the additional witness, and they will pay an additional $25. And I'm okay with that. I'll just pull people from my list, and if they're available, they can meet me there. So again, this is for tomorrow. And again, this is normally how I do my prepping work. I make a copy of their request. I put their name, the day that we're going, and the date. And I normally put the time and the location. But this one was pending up until today, and I confirmed everything with them. And so those are the two that I have. I did ask both of these callers, and I'm going back to this again because I really do feel like if you are new, up and going, and you're wanting to build your business on general notary work, this is what I've literally been talking about now for just a little while. General notary work mostly come from Google Business. And so if you're trying to build your business, I do recommend you setting up your profile with Google Business. because you'll get a lot of calls, or you should get some calls, and the longer you're in business, you will get more and more calls for general notary work, and your cash flow will increase if you say cash only. You know, some people pay with checks, people do pay Zelle, some do Cash App, but you will most likely get a return that same day. You will not have to wait 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, and some signing services are 90 days, and some of them you don't get paid at all because you are still waiting on that payment. So these types of signings through general notary work is payable that day, payable immediately, okay? And so Google Business is really good if you get it set up correctly. Have your business name or your personal name going through that algorithm like every day, where you're open from maybe 6 to 10 or 8 to 10. And for some of those businesses that say that they are literally open 24/7, your business name should pop up in that top 5. And that's what you want, because when you go in and you're looking for a mobile notary and you put that in, a lot of times if you are open, if your business is open, your business name will pop up. Okay? And so that was the life of me today. It was really good money for that last will. I didn't have to do no printing. All I had to do was what? Show up. Okay? And so another thing, let's go on to another subject, because marketing is hot right now, but I think marketing works for what you want it to work for. Even though my business, Notadoc, NOTEADOC.com, have been in business now for almost 4 years, I do still try to find a way to market, because you never can market enough. Some people, they start small and then their business they grow and grow and grow, and then they stop handing out postcards, or they stop handing out business cards, or they stop visiting the nursing home or the facility or the hospital or the schools or the DMV or the banks or the attorneys. They stop because they got a lot of work coming in, and it's not like they don't need more work, but they don't have to market as hard. So what I did today is I said I'm gonna take about an hour, and because it's the new year, there are new businesses opening up all the time. And if you don't believe me, go to sunbiz.org. Yeah, sunbiz.org. And there is a validity in there where you can find businesses, new businesses that are opening. Well, those businesses that are opening that need your service, it's a good idea to market to them. And you don't have to get in your car and go visit them. You can literally send them, you can email them a postcard. And so that's what I do. I literally found out today that this was a new attorney, and her specialty is family law, adoptions, and criminal. So maybe not more so for the criminal piece, but for adoptions, they need a notary to notarize those adoption papers. And for family law, you're gonna find with family law, there are documents like divorce, dissolution. You need notaries for that. And so that's just a way of marketing to new attorney offices, because they may not have a notary in their office to do the notarization of those forms. Okay? And so I found out of a new attorney here in my city, and I went ahead and I made a postcard for her office, and I had another office last week that I did a dissolution of marriage. And so I did that and sent him one as well. So on your downtime, and as the new year come in and you have a little free moment, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's the way that you can do market, okay? And so also you can take your postcard or your flyer and you can hang them in Starbucks. You can hang them at the public library. You can go on any college campus and put them there. And so that is another tool that I utilize today, marketing, to get my business name out there, okay? And so today has been a good day. The last will was great. I did not charge them a travel fee. I did not charge them a convenience fee. However, I did charge them a ER fee. And my ER fee is emergency fee because she called me today wanting it done within 2 hours, okay? And so you can charge an emergency fee or not, you don't have to. I didn't have a printing fee, nothing else. I didn't have a scan fee, and so I just charged her ER fee. She was okay with it because she really wanted it done. And of course, we had the witness fees as well. And so I'm excited because I am seeing the general notary work just all together increasing. And I also have seen an increase in the signing part, the signing agents and the signing services. However, sometimes it's not always convenient with your schedule, but if it's convenient, then just hit that I'm available and get that assignment and go and do a good job, okay? And so I am going to continue to share with you my journey as a notary signing agent, loan signing agent, notary public, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to continue to share my journey because I know that there are notaries out there. They are scared. They are scared to take that first hit. And there's notaries out there that are just starting. They're not scared. They don't have fear, but they don't know where to start. And so I'm here to answer any questions. If you have those questions, ask those questions, put it in the comment section right down there, and I promise you, I will respond. Or you can send me an email. My email address is noteadoc@yahoo.com. So that's noteadoc@yahoo.com. You can also go to my website and send it through my private message to Ronnie. So you can go to noteadoc.com and send it through the message as well. Okay? And so that is it for today. This week I have done exceptional. I'm excited and I hope that you are too. And I just hope that you are enjoying your ride now or never. That's my saying, now or never. If you don't get started now, when will you do it? And my last thing is, if I can do it, you can do it. Have a blessed day. Bye!